Hello, Matujime, and watching Hornbill TV's Prime Time. Manipur Pradesh Youth Congress Committee MPYCC members on Saturday stormed the official bungalow of Chief Minister Y. Khemchand Singh and staged a protest demanding his resignation amid heavy security deployment. The protest took place around noon when MPYCC President W. Anand Singh, along with several Youth Congress workers, marched towards the Chief Minister's gate and raised slogans against the state government. During the protest, the main gate of the Chief Minister's residence was knocked down. The protesters said a Chief Minister in deep sleep should tender resignation. They also raised slogans in front of the CM bungalow, accusing the government of failing to address the prevailing situation in the state. Speaking to reporters, Anand Singh alleged that there was no rule of law in Manipur and claimed that the BJP-led government was functioning under the influence of armed militant groups. Calling the government gutless, Anand Singh said common people were dying on a day-to-day basis and warned that no community in Manipur would survive if the present situation continued. He further alleged that the present government was being run by power-hungry people who were more concerned about holding positions such as Chief Minister, Home Minister and Deputy Chief Minister rather than safeguarding the people of the state. Anand Singh stated that the Youth Congress workers had gone to the Chief Minister's residence to wake them up from their slumber and clarified that they did not come with the intent of engaging in scuffles with the police.
Chief Minister, Home Minister, BJP ki mana pangba mamit tangwa MLA sigase tumba hukula bade yi Congress. Ako state force ki mayok to tumba hukula bade Chief Minister tumba hukuk sai. No, BJP, no, BJP, no, BJP, CM, running there. Manipur ki miyam de hat Manipur rule of law like that. BJP government is armed militants in Maharashtra. Language Sasoni, Yamari job to what if you want to money soon with the gas. Razamia, no, we had with the Leroy. Manipur the Iva, Kango putting one with the Leroy. Karigi, Makoi, Power Kaki Kanbada, Lambam Sigi Kandre, Amadi Labsida, Laminariba, Yellow Purups in the country. Makoi the Kanbadi, I Chief Minister with the Viade. I Home Minister with the Viade, I Deputy CM with the Viade heavily. Madugi, one with the day, Youth Congress Lakanda, Tumaka, Chief Minister, Honorable CM, Honorable Home Minister Madi, BJP MLA Singh, ruling party the Laiva Singh, Tumba Gopulakuni, Akoi State Force Munda Lakuna, Omadi Koirang Sakapula Kudate, Rasti of Hamajuna Tonga, the Tumberganda, Iribak, and a Kangabuni have Congress Party of the Youth Congress Kiwakaloni. Kasi BJP Langana, Nongagi, Lona Hatpada, I give Puru Bijati, Manipuri, Taiva, Nizam Miam Singh, Longbi Silatre. Anna Lona Hatka, which are put the Pong, Happy or Koi Sana Yana, Hot Payaraba, Adumba, Youth Gatade. I call Isana Yana. I call Isana Yana. ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯏꯁꯥꯅ ꯌꯥꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯏꯁꯥ ꯌꯥꯅ BJPꯅ ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔ ꯊꯨꯒꯥꯏꯕ BJPꯅ ꯃꯤꯆꯝ ꯍꯥꯠꯄ BJPꯅ ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔ ꯊꯨꯒꯥꯏꯕ
A large team of Manipur police personnel led by SP Shivkanta Singh rushed to the spot and physically removed the protesters from the area. Heavy scuffles broke out between the police and youth Congress workers during the confrontation. Security was later tightened around the Chief Minister's residence to prevent any further escalation. Moving on to the next news. In a sign of flexibility in months, offering a glimmer of hope to locals who have been protesting for land, job and cultural protection in the ecologically fragile Himalayan region, Ladakh-based climate activist Sonam Wangchuk on Saturday said that a Union Home Ministry has proposed granting constitutional safeguards to the region under Article 371. The proposal emerged during a high-level meeting in New Delhi attended by representatives of the Leh Apex Body LAB and the Kargil Democratic Alliance KDA. The two primary bodies spearheading Ladakh's protests for constitutional protections. While Ladakh has steadfastly demanded inclusion under the 6th Schedule, Article 244 alongside full statehood, the government's alternative offer marks a shifting dynamic in the prolonged negotiations. Wangchuk emphasized that while the shift in the government's stance is notable, no final decisions have been locked in.
तो कल शाम को गृह मंत्रालय में एक संवाद एक वार्ता हुई जिसमें लद्दाख से कारगिल डेमोक्रेटिक अलायंस KDA और ले एपेक्स बॉडी के सदस्य आए थे। ये सब कमेटी स्तर का वार्ता थी जिसमें कि जो मुद्दे हैं छोटे उन पे बात करेंगे, बाद में इस पे हाई पावर्ड कमेटी की भी बैठक बैठेगी। तो इसमें कुछ नई पहल और कुछ कदम नए बढ़ाए गए। आप लोगों को मालूम होगा कि लद्दाख हमेशा से संविधान के अनुसूची 6वें अनुसूची में संरक्षण और फिर लोकतंत्र की बहाली यानी कि स्टेटहुड की मांग करते आए हैं। तो स्टेटहुड और 6 शेड्यूल के बारे में सरकार का ये पक्ष था कि 6 शेड्यूल को हम नहीं दे पा रहे हैं मगर आपको 371 जो संविधान का है उसमें दे सकते हैं। ये उन्होंने पहले प्रस्ताव रखा था मगर हमारी ये समस्या थी कि 371 बिना किसी विधानसभा के जहाँ पर लॉ मेकिंग बॉडी असेंबली हो उसके माने नहीं रखता है। और उनका अभी तक मत था कि 371 एक काउंसिल लेवल पे दें, जैसे अभी 2 हिल काउंसिल्स हैं ले में, तो या उन 2 को दें या फिर 7 नए ज़िले बने हैं तो उन 7 में काउंसिल्स दे के फिर 371 दें। इस पे बिल्कुल लद्दाख के लोग राज़ी नहीं थे। हालांकि 6 शेड्यूल और 371 में वो समानताएं देख रहे थे मगर बिना स्टेटहुड के यानी कि असेंबली के ऐसा मानने को कोई भी तैयार नहीं था लद्दाख में। तो पहल कल ये हुई कि स्टेटहुड जो है वो हमारा मंजिल रहेगा क्योंकि अभी लद्दाख में अपनी उत्पादन कहें या रेवेन्यू जिसे कहते हैं अपना आमदनी नहीं है कि वो सरकारी मुलाजिमों के खर्चे उठा सके उनके पेंशन्स के। तो वो जब तक ना हो तब तक ऐसा एक असेंबली दिया जाए जो स्टेटहुड नहीं हो मगर हो पूरे लद्दाख के स्तर पर एक असेंबली जिसमें चुने हुए सदस्य निर्णय करें, वो ही कानून नियम बना सकें। ये पहले नहीं था लद्दाख के स्तर का ऐसा एक असेंबली जिसमें नियम बनाने के वो हो पावर्स हों। तो ये पहल कल हुई जिस पे हम फिर 371 जो कि के बनेगा उस पे सोच सकते हैं, ऐसा कल बात हुई। मगर अभी फैसला पूरा नहीं हुआ है क्योंकि इसके जो विस्तार हैं, डिटेल्स हैं, वो अभी भी काम होने वाला है क्योंकि मेन तो डिटेल्स में रहता है कि क्या हो। मगर इतना साफ हुआ कि ये जो विधानसभा होगी या जो भी चुने हुए प्रतिनिधियों का हाउस होगा उसके जो चीफ होंगे, जो नेता होंगे, उनके नीचे सारे ब्यूरोक्रेसी आएगी जिसमें कि चीफ सेक्रेटरी भी होंगे। तो पहले ये था कि सब पावर फाइनेंशियल एग्जीक्यूटिव LG साहब के पास था, लेफ्टिनेंट गवर्नर साहब के पास। अब वो जनता के चुने हुए प्रतिनिधि के हाथ में होगी और उनके नीचे सारा सरकारी तंत्र होगा, ये कल तय हुआ। तो ये एक कदम है। अभी हम इस पे काफ़ी वो करेंगे, अध्ययन करेंगे कि क्या लद्दाख में सच में आमदनी नहीं है, क्या जैसा पहले अरुणाचल स्टेट बनते समय हालत थी, क्या सिक्किम जब स्टेट बना तब से अलग है, लद्दाख में आमदनी बहुत कम है, तो फिर ये बात आगे लाई गई। तो इन सब पे अध्ययन करके और आगे वार्ताएं चलेंगी। ये वर्क इन प्रोग्रेस है, मैं कहूँगा जी।
We'll take a short break. Keep watching.
नए भारत का नया उत्तर प्रदेश पूरे देश में कनेक्टिविटी के क्षेत्र में रोल मॉडल बन गया है। विगत 9 वर्षों में रोड कनेक्टिविटी से लेकर एयर कनेक्टिविटी और मेट्रो से लेकर रेल कनेक्टिविटी में यूपी नंबर 1 है। प्रधानमंत्री श्री नरेंद्र मोदी के मार्गदर्शन और माननीय मुख्यमंत्री योगी आदित्यनाथ के सतत प्रयासों से उत्तर प्रदेश विगत 9 वर्षों में सर्वाधिक एक्सप्रेसवे वाला प्रदेश बन गया है। सर्वाधिक अंतर्राष्ट्रीय एवं घरेलू एयरपोर्ट्स के साथ उड्डयन प्रदेश बन गया है। सर्वाधिक शहरों में मेट्रो यहाँ दौड़ती है। रैपिड रेल पहली बार यूपी में ही चली है। पहला इनलैंड वाटरवे वाराणसी से हल्दिया को जोड़ता है। स्वर्णिम संभावनाओं के खुले द्वार, समृद्धि की डबल इंजन रफ्तार।
Welcome back. A 6-member delegation of the United Naga Council UNC on Saturday met Chief Minister Yumnam Khemchand Singh and his cabinet colleagues at the Chief Minister's Secretariat to discuss the prevailing law and order situation in the state. The UNC delegation comprised UNC President N.G. Lorho, Vice President and Potan Kolme, L. Adani Mao, Samson Reme, former UNC President K.S. Paul Leo and A.C. Totso, Member Secretary of the Working Committee UNC. The government side was represented by CM Y. Khemchand Singh, Deputy Chief Minister Loshi Tiku, Home Minister Govindas Kontocham and several Naga MLAs. During the meeting, the UNC delegation urged the government to trace the 6 abducted Naga villagers from Konsakul in Kangkokpi district. Responding to the demand, the Chief Minister informed the delegation that the case relating to the abduction of the 6 villagers would be handed over to the National Investigation Agency. He further stated that the killing of 3 church leaders on May 13 in Kangkokpi district had also been handed over to the NIA for investigation. The Chief Minister said search and rescue operations have been underway since May 14 to trace the whereabouts of the 6 abducted villagers. Khemchand Singh also appealed to the UNC to assist in securing the release of 14 Kuki civilians who have reportedly been held captive since the beginning of the incident. He further appealed to the Kuki community to cooperate in tracing the missing Naga villagers. The Chief Minister urged all communities in the state to extend support to the government in normalizing the situation and restoring peace in Manipur. Meanwhile, unconfirmed reports circulating on social media claim that the 6 abducted Naga hostages had been killed. However, there has been no official confirmation regarding the reports so far. In the wake of the circulating reports, several Naga civil society organizations are reportedly planning rallies and other forms of agitation amid the deepening hostage crisis in Manipur. Petrol and diesel prices were increased once again across major metropolitan cities on Saturday, marking the 3rd fuel price hike in less than 10 days amid continued volatility in global energy markets. In Delhi, petrol prices rose by 87 paise to Rs 99.51 per litre, while diesel prices increased by 91 paise to rupees 92.49 per litre. Kolkata witnessed a hike of 94 paise in petrol prices, taking the rate of to rupees 110.64 per litre, while diesel prices rose by 95 paise to rupees 97.02 per litre. Mumbai recorded an increase of 90 paise in petrol prices, bringing the rate to rupees 108.49 per litre, while diesel prices climbed by 94 paise to rupees 95.02 per litre. In Chennai, petrol prices increased by 82 paise to rupees 105.31 per litre, while diesel price rose by 87 paise to rupees 96.98 per litre. The latest revision came just days after fuel prices were raised earlier this week. On Tuesday, petrol prices in Delhi increased by 87 paise from rupees 97.77 to rupees 98.64 per litre, while diesel prices rose by 91 paise from rupees 90.67 to rupees 91.58 per litre. During the earlier revision, Mumbai saw petrol prices rise by 91 paise to rupees 107.59 per litre, while diesel prices increased by 94 paise to rupees 94.08 per litre. In Chennai, petrol prices were raised by 82 paise to rupees 104.49 per litre, while diesel prices climbed by 86 paise to rupees 96.11 per litre. Kolkata also registered a sharp increase earlier this week, with petrol prices going up by 96 paise to rupees 109.70 per litre and diesel prices increasing by 94 paise to 96.07 per litre. Fuel prices in Jaipur were also revised upward during the previous hike. Petrol prices increased by 94 paise per litre, while diesel prices rose by 92 paise per litre, taking petrol prices to rupees 108.91 per litre and diesel prices to rupees 94.15 per litre. Earlier, the central government had increased petrol and diesel prices by rupees 3 per litre each across the country on May 15. The repeated hikes comes amid calls for fuel conservation as the world continued to face an energy crisis triggered by the West Asia conflict, which led to disruptions in the key maritime trade route, the Strait of Hormuz. Brent crude oil prices remained at record high following the US-Israel-Iran conflict that began on February 28 this year. Brent crude prices hovered above $100 per barrel as diplomatic efforts continue between the US and Iran for a long-term ceasefire in the region. The expansion of the conflict across West Asian countries, which are major fuel suppliers, further intensified concerns over global energy supplies. However, India maintained that there was no shortage of fuel and that the country had adequate energy reserves. We'll take another short break. Keep watching. Welcome back. A day after the body of a 10-year-old girl was found close to the Bund of Kanampalayam tank near Sulur in Coimbatore district, the police have arrested two persons on Saturday. Kartik, 33, of Nakapatinam, who has been residing in Palayapalayam near Coimbatore, and his friend Mohan Raj were arrested for their alleged involvement in the crime. The police said that Kartik from Nakapatinam and Moharaj from Danjawar had been residing at Palayam for nearly 10 years. While Kartik had been working as a lordman, Mohanraj is a wall painter by occupation. Police sources said that the suspects were known to the girl's family and one of them abducted her from her neighborhood on the pretext of buying her chocolates on Thursday, May 21 evening. The police identified the suspect based on visuals from surveillance camera. Sources added that the two accused were also involved in searches for the girl launched by her family members and locals after she was reported missing.
On 21/5/2026 at about 8:30 p.m., information was received through Police Emergency Helpline 100 that a 10-year-old girl who had been playing outside her house at Arunagiri Street, Bharatipuram, Pallapalayam within the limits of Sulur Police Station, Coimbatore district had gone missing at about 5 p.m. in the evening. Immediately upon the receipt of information, the police personnel rushed to the spot, conducted inquiries, received the complaint and registered a case regarding the missing child on the same night at about 10 p.m. Subsequently, 5 special teams were formed immediately under the supervision of the DSP, Karmatampatti Subdivision, Coimbatore District, and intensive search operations were undertaken to trace the missing child. During the course of investigation, analysis of the CCTV cameras, footages in the nearby vicinity, and the technical evidence confirmed that one Karthi, aged about 33 years, son of Kasinathan, a native of Nagapatnam district, now settled in Coimbatore, and also a neighbor who is an acquaintance of the victim's family, had taken the missing child along with him. Based on this investigation, the accused Karthi, who was hiding in the first floor of Maria Rose Garden apartments at Kannampalayam, was surrounded by the special police team. In an attempt to escape from the police, he jumped from upstairs, resulting in fractures on his right hand and right leg. He was arrested, and during the course of interrogation, the accused Karthi confessed that he had lured the child, sexually assaulted her, and subsequently murdered her in a coconut grove near Kannampalayam, Kulam. Further investigation also revealed the involvement of one another accused, namely Mohan, aged 30 years, son of Ramasamy of Bharatipuram, Pallapalayam, which is also the neighborhood of the victim's house. He had allegedly assisted the main accused, Karthi. So he was arrested and remanded to judicial custody. The accused Karthi has been admitted to the Coimbatore Government Medical College Hospital for further treatment. As the case pertains to assault of a minor child, the case is being altered to include the provisions of POCSO Act, and stringent action is being undertaken.
Maharashtra Minister Chandrasekhar Bawankule on Saturday asserted that strict action will be taken under the Maharashtra Control of Organised Crime Act (MCOCA) against anyone found involved in cow slaughter or the illegal sale of cow meat ahead of the Eid al-Adha Bakrid. Addressing a press conference, Bawankule said that religious observance and celebrations should be confined to private spaces and warned against any public slaughter or violation of law during the festival period.
महाराष्ट्र में आप किस तरह से आ दीजिए कलेक्टर या प्रशासन को कि लोग कुछ जमा कर चोरी भी कर रहे हैं जानबूझकर और कुछ लोग जो है।
माननीय मुख्यमंत्री जी ने बहुत सतर्क आदेश दिए और बहुत सबको इंटीमेशन भी दिए। कोई भी स्टॉक नहीं रखेगा। स्टॉक के चक्कर में हम सारा डीजल पेट्रोल हमने घर में नहीं रखेंगे। कोई भी इंडस्ट्री वाले, कॉमर्शियल वाले जो लोग हैं वो भी ज़्यादा का स्टॉक नहीं रखेंगे। सारे कलेक्टर इसके लिए फील्ड पर है। सारे कलेक्टर को बताया गया है कि कोई भी अनवांटेड ये स्केयरसिटी पैदा करता है तो उसके ऊपर कड़ी कार्रवाई होनी चाहिए। और मुझे लगता है कि महाराष्ट्र में मजबूती से लोग साथ दे रहे हैं। प्रधानमंत्री मोदी जी का जो उन्होंने अपील की है उसको भी जनता साथ दे रही है। हम सब ने मिलकर, सभी पार्टियों ने मिलकर, महाराष्ट्र की सभी पार्टियों ने मिलकर एक दिल से, एक मत से मोदी जी के आह्वान को साथ में लेकर आगे जाना चाहिए। इसी में महाराष्ट्र की भलाई है, इसी में।
That's all we have for now. Keep watching Hornbill TV. Good night.